Hello everyone, Simon here. Welcome back to Minecraft. We are building a big wheat farm, and it's gonna take a long time. We're still working on the wall, right? So during the week, I thought about these gates. Gonna have 8 gates, 4 gates on the corners, and then 4 gates on the midpoints of the walls, more or less. So I've marked the gates during the week. I've kind of counted the blocks. So there's gonna be a gate here. Gonna have to oh, change the diagonal of that, make it kind of bend around. So a gate there, and then a gate on each of the other 3 sides. And then here, this is the midpoint between the 4 central gates. The central intersection will be here, is the plan. I think what I'll do is I'll have... Yeah, the roads will go from there to there. There's the other gate. And then from there, there's a bridge across there. To there, another bridge across there. And then the boundary wall will be fences. Fences on like the outside, I guess, on the outside of the levees, the dikes, to stop any villages from escaping. And then in between will be the farm. Uh, an irrigation system somehow. I was thinking like maybe like a pool here, and then maybe the intersection goes over the pool, like a pond, and then from the pond or from the pool, or maybe it's like an artificial water tank, some sort of water supply in the middle. From there, the water will flow into the 4 quadrants and then back to the outlet. Would be like down that way, out that way, and then like out that way, and then to the outlet. Quambo says the goat. Hey, Quambo. And same thing on the other side. The water would flow from here down and around and back out, down and around, back out, and that'll be the irrigation system for the farm, or that's the plan. Yeah, very ambitious, but there's a lot of things we do to do until then. Kwame says, are you on vanilla? Yes. Vanilla with very minor tweaks. But mostly, yeah, pretty much vanilla. Some minor tweaks to Enderman and Phantoms to make them less annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the start off for today, I think I will. Where's my dirt, by the way? Alright, here. Let me just extend the roads a little bit. And make sure I know. So, because the gates are kind of off the ends of the roads at the moment, let me extend these a little bit and make sure the gates are designed properly. That. Let's see. Down there, right? So that goes through there at the very least. And I think I'm gonna change how these iron bars work. This is a little bit finicky. You're gonna go back and forth too many times. I'm gonna move this. Hey, Hava. Gonna move these. So there's less back and forth. If we go like that one's actually lining up there. And then that one's lining up there. and there, so that's only that, which is much simpler than having an extra dodge there. In fact, you can walk straight through. Oh, you can. Nice. Alright, good. Good, much better. I had these there. Right. So that's the gate. Still to figure out the wall down there. Okay, let me put some of the stuff back. Oh, 4 blocks wide, right? The gate is 4 blocks wide. Right. And that's on the outside. Right. Hmm. Past there. I should color code these boxes or something. Confuse myself. Put that back, put that back. Okay, so bridge across this way. From here. Which... Let's move that a little bit. So... Oops. Well, just trapped myself down here. So imagine... Let me jump back up. This all the way across. How tall is this bridge? Hold on. Do I step up or do I go straight across? I should step up. Because this is 1, 2, 3. I want 3 blocks of headroom. 3 blocks of headroom, structure, and then the roadway. So I need to go up 1 block, right? Just check this. So this is about as close to the water I want, because I want to boat underneath this comfortably. Here we're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, and then the roadway. So 3 blocks, structure, roadway. Yeah. Alright, so 1 block up. Before or after the gates? Alright, so headroom structure. And then the bridge on top of that. Let me check I got all my blocks. step up here. Well, this would be slab. So this one's gonna be slab. Let me grab my slabs. Carrying way too much stuff. That's a zombie horse. Alright, carry less stuff. Right, so slab. There. And then the bridge goes across that way. Hmm. All the way right. And then down to there, I guess. And then I guess the road comes across this way or something. Joins back up with this one here. Does the bridge really start here or no? Because that would... I mean, is there any value of going down and then up again and then bridge, right? Is there any value of doing that? Not really. No. Um... Uh... Because if it slopes down... I'm planning to have a wooden bridge. So the wooden bridge wouldn't slope down. Like a stone bridge, you would imagine a stone arch, if that makes sense. But here I'm gonna have a wooden bridge. So logs, and a wooden bridge doesn't really... Like logs are usually straight logs, because the trees are straight, right? Especially in Minecraft. In real life, you can have like you have logs, like, oh, there's a wrong block. You have like straight logs, and then straight logs, and then straight logs, like a logs put into an arch. You do have that in real life. But obviously in Minecraft, you can't put logs diagonally. So we're not gonna do that. Even though it's rather cool. And like a diagonal bridge Or like an arch bridge, I mean. An arch bridge made of logs. Very cool. Alright, and then that in between. I need to put torches on this, huh? Okay, so we're committed to building a bridge here. And the gate would be on the bridge. The gate would probably be right here, or maybe here. Mm. Hmm. Here. Well, that's no longer spider-proof if we do that. Because if a spider walks this way and jumps up, it will have to be there. Upside down stairs. There. This is not spider-proof. These have to be upside down stairs, these ones. Wow, awkward. Might raise this up. Raise two of these up. And then join into that to make that spider-proof. Two blocks? 3 blocks? Might have to be 3 blocks. We're gonna have to think about this. Gonna have to think about this spider-proofing later. Alright, so on this end, the gate will be here. Here. Because we can't have it on the corner, right? We might have the gate start there even. There. That works. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Is how deep the gate is. Alright, cool. Let me just grab these back again. This scaffolding here. Don't need those.